Today we discuss about Laravel views. In this we are having main topics like introduction, creating and rendering views, passing data to views, view composers, optimizing views. Apart from these, we are having subtopics like writing views in React View, nested view directories, creating the first available view, determining if a view exists, sharing data with all views, view creators. So like this we are having different subtopics. And let us see how do we create a view and where do we store all these views. So like this we will be seeing one by one. All the view files whatever we create, they will be saving in the folder called resources/views directory, and all the view templates in Laravel are usually written using the blade templating language, and they will be having the extension called .blade.php. And also once we create a blade file, for example display.blade.php, so we will be returning it using the global view helper. So with the view helper method we will be returning the particular blade file. So view of greeting or view of display, and we will be passing the arguments, parameters to that particular view helper. So it will be like this: route get URI comma closure. Within the closure we will be having view helper method, and within the view helper method we will be mentioning the blade name, whether it can be a display or greeting or anything, and we are passing the data as a second parameter, so name James, like that. So this is about the creation of how do we save the a sample Laravel view file in the folder called resources views. Now let us see how do we create by using artisan command, PHP artisan command in Laravel. So we can create a view by making use of command PHP artisan make view greeting. So this is a command that can be used to create a view, and it will be stored in resources/views directory as we have discussed, and the extension will be .blade.php, and we can return this view by using the view helper. So we have already discussed about this view helper. So it will return like this: route get URI closure, within the closure view helper method, and whatever we have created view file by making use of PHP artisan command, and that name comma arguments, whatever we pass as the parameters. So like this we will be using the artisan command in order to create a view, and view helper method in order to return that view as a presentation HTML layer. And we can also use view facade in order to return the whatever we have created view. So it will be like this: return view make method, and we will be mentioning the name of the created view, and the parameters. So like this we will be using the packets view, packet view. Nested view directories. For example, if we are having nested views, the subfolders, if we create any blade files, so we will be calling them with the dot notation. So for example, return view admin.profile, comma $data. So like this we will be using the dot notation in order to call the sub views. Creating the first available view. For example, if we are having an array of views, so we will be using the first method in order to create a view. View first method custom.admin, admin, $data. So like this we will be using the view packets first method in order to create first available view. Determining if a view exists. For example, whether we want to check a particular view existing or not, so then we will be using the exists method. So view exists admin.profile. So like this we will be checking the existence of a particular view. Passing data to views. So we can pass data to particular views as a second parameter. We have already discussed return view greetings, name James or Victoria, whatever. So you can pass data to views. And once we pass data to views, we can display them within the view file as a regular PHP variable. So echo $name. So like this we will be passing the data to views and we will be displaying the whatever data we are passing to the views. And also we can use with method within the controller. So if we want to pass or if we want to pass multiple name value pairs, so we will be using the with method. So return view of greeting with name Victoria with occupation astronaut. So like this we will be passing the multiple values along with the view. So by making use of with method. Sharing data with all views. So if we want to share some data with all views, so then we will be calling view packets share method within the boot method of app service provider. So view share key value. So like this we will be passing the data to, we will be sharing the data with all the views. View composers. View composers are callbacks or class methods that are called when a view is rendered. So we will be creating view composers within the folder called app view composers directory. So and also we will be using view packets composer method to register the view composer. Generally, Laravel does not include a default directory for class-based view composers. Class-based view composers, we are not having any particular default directory. So if you want to organize them, so we will be writing a particular class, we will be creating particular composer class, and we will be using use keyword in order to type hint. Use app view composers profile composer. So like this we will be type hinting the view composers. So within the boot method we will be calling that particular packets view composer profile composer class. So like this we will be calling whatever the type hinted class. So packets view composer profile composer class. class, double colon class. And also we will be using view facets instance, like this facets view composer welcome comma closure. Within that closure function we will be passing view facets instance, like this function view space dollar view instance. So like this we will be passing the view instance. If we create a service provider to contain our view composer registrations, we will need to add the service provider to the providers array in the config/app.php config/app.php configuration file. So we will be registering particular service provider if we want to create a view composer registrations. Attaching a composer to multiple views. So we may attach a view composer to multiple views at once by passing an array of views as the first argument to the composer method. So view composer profile comma dashboard comma multi composer class. So like this we will be using the view composer method of view facet. The composer method also accepts the star character as a wildcard, allowing us to attach a composer to all the views. So if we mention instead of profile comma dashboard comma blah blah blah, so we will be using star mark. So view composer star comma URI function URI. So if we place star mark, so it will be accepting all the methods, all the composers. So like this we will be using the star mark in order to indicate multiple views. It will accept all the views. So view creators. We know we have discussed about view composers. Now we discuss about creators, view creators. View creators are very similar to view composers. So but they will be executed immediately after the view is instantiated instead of waiting until the view is about to render. So creators will be executed immediately. So before rendering to the view. To register a view creator, we will be using the creator method of facets, view facets. It will be like this: view creator profile comma profile creator class. So we will be type hinting the profile creator class in routing. So use app view creators comma profile creators, profile creator. So like this we will be type hinting. And once we type hint, we will be using that particular class, the view creator method. Optimizing views. Generally, blade views are compiled on demand. So whenever we call, they will be compiled. So when a request is executed that renders a view, Laravel will determine if a compiled version of the view exists. If the compiled view either does not exist, the uncompiled view has been modified, Laravel recompile the view. So if particular compiler is not compiled, or if it is having already pre-compiled view, so it will go along with the pre-compiled view. If the pre-compile is not available, it will check whether the particular view has been modified or not. If that is modified in case, so it will recompile that particular view. So like this, the particular compiled view will be checked before rendering. So this is about the compilation of views in Laravel, and we can use PHP artisan view cache command in order to provide a faster retrieval. And if we want to clear particular cache, we will be making use of command called PHP artisan view clear. So like this, we will be using the we will be compiling the views, and we will be providing caching for the views, PHP artisan view cache, and we will be clearing the cache by making use of PHP artisan view clear command. So this is about PHP Laravel views. So if you want to increase the performance, so we can run the command PHP artisan view cache for the fast retrieval of views, and we can clear it by making use of PHP artisan view clear command. So this is all about PHP Laravel views concept, and thank you so much. This is Universal Horse Star Ravindar Reddy Yampalla. Thanks to all of my fans, supporters and followers, and special thanks to all of my YouTube subscribers. Thank you so much.